Howdy howdy, my name is John, and this video is a non-spoiler review of the book The Traitor's Blade by Sebastien de Castell. Mike from Mike's Book Review is currently following this series on his channel. He's doing a read-along and reading one book a month, actually a month behind. I didn't decide to read this book based off of Mike's videos. I decided to read this video based off of the recommendation from Mark from Slowly Read. I also had watched the review from Alan from Library of Alexandria. Mark from Slowly Read seemed to think that I would really enjoy this book, and he was right. I really did enjoy this book. I gave it 5 stars. This was really a fun read. First, let's talk about the weaknesses. There are a few, but they're fairly minor. There were several times in this book where I felt the sequence of actions kind of felt a little bit convenient. Things happen, and sometimes those things happen, and there's reasons for it. But other times it just seems to kind of move the plot along. The other minor problem I had with this is that in this world, it has, I think, 10 dukes that rule their dukedoms with iron fists, but somehow all seem to get along. And it seems like in this world, there would be a lot more fighting amongst the dukes than what is actually in the first novel. Maybe we'll see more of it in subsequent novels. Now let's get to those positives. As everybody else has already pointed out, the banter between the 3 main characters is awesome. I mean, there's just no other way to describe it. I've heard these novels described as grimdark, and while I'm not well read in grimdark, I don't think these really qualify. There is violence, but it's not too graphic, because I don't always appreciate when the violence gets too graphic, but I didn't find it to be the case. I found the decision making by the main characters to be really clever, and that's something I always appreciate in a novel, when it seems like the main characters are, actually making clever decisions on how to work their way through the situation they find themselves in. One thing I really liked about this novel is when they swear by the saints, and all of these saints have elaborate names. One example is Saint Zagreb, who sings for tears. And all of these saints have a who does something in their name. And it's an interesting kind of speech pattern that I really enjoyed. I started to write them all down, and I think I counted about 8 different saints that they had ascribed all of these different actions to. I really enjoyed that. Last thing I want to mention in this review is there's a lot of inspirational speeches in both fiction and nonfiction. You've got Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. You've got William Wallace from Braveheart. Nobody can take away our freedom. You've got Jakar from Babylon 5 in his impressive speech. And in this novel, you've got Nobody Breaks the Rock. There's a inspirational speech in the middle of this book that I really found inspirational and entertaining, and really read the novel just for that speech. I'm going to link in the description below several other reviews of this novel. I wanted to make a short video just to show that how much I enjoyed it. If you want more description of what this book is about, these reviews are going to provide that for you. I'm also going to make a spoiler video so that, if you want a space to discuss spoilers, you'll have that space. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.